Hello everyone, what is going on? This is ITalkFortnite here, and in today's podcast, we have a brand new podcast.
Peace and love, peace and love.
It is episode number 35 of the ITalkFortnite podcast. Hopefully everyone is doing well today on this beautiful Sunday, July 5th, 2020. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I am joined once again by the lovely PIZO TV, or PIZO with a zero, PIZO with an O, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Hello. Thanks for listening, as always.
Yep, if you guys did not know, my name is ITalkFortnite. I run a YouTube channel called ITalkFortnite as well. We do commentaries almost every single day where we talk about leaks, skins, rumors, all that good stuff, top 10 lists sometimes. I was watching back on some of my old videos. I made a video once called the top 10 most pointless edit styles, and I look back on that, I'm like, yeah, there were some kind of pointless edit styles, but regardless, we're live on Spotify. If you guys did not know, if you want to check us out, we are on Spotify, but I do mainly do YouTube. Leaving a like on this podcast video will let me know you guys are enjoying the content. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel ITalkFortnite as well, and also you could drop a comment of a question that we may or may not get to. I get a lot of comments. It's very hard for me to read everyone's comments, so we appreciate all the support and everything. You can follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. You can follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. And if you would like to use me for support a creator in the Epic Games Store or in the item shop, my code is ITalkFortnite. Now, PIZO will drop his plugs now.
Selfless plugs, PIZO, PIZO on Twitch and YouTube. Twitter and Instagram is PIZO TV, all letters, no spaces. And then my supporter creator is PIZ0. PIZO with the zero. That's the only thing with the zero, and that is the end of my plugs. Thank you, Nicholas.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, definitely check out PIZO on YouTube. I love his content. I've been a fan of his since his Before You Buy on Power Cord. If you could believe it, that was the video that got me into his content. I still remember that video like the back of my hand. I still remember it. Xbox had the different sound on the Anarchy Axe for whatever reason. It sounded like Icebreaker, even though that makes zero sense. I don't know.
Those were the days, dude. That's when I was really like my content was booming and like I found something that clicked. I miss those days, dude. It was really, really exciting.
You think skins got a little bit oversaturated then?
Back then?
No, just now.
Oh, since then? Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone's wised up. They're like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on this game anymore. I already have, you know?
Yeah.
So
I understand.
I get it. I understand. 100%.
They still keep coming up with amazing ideas for skins, though. They
need to do more artist concepts.
Absolutely.
Man. Those are like always, no offense, Epic Games, like at least 3 times better than normal skins Epic Games creates.
Ooh.
I think they're just burnt out. They don't have a creative bug. They're just like, let's just give them something. Here it is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I could see that a little bit
more character.
Yeah. No, I could see it. Actually, in the item shop today, we'll talk about it with the weekly item shop recap, but we got Sharktooth's concepts of his little shark skins, the Cozy Chomps and the Comfy Chomp skins.
Very well done, by the way.
I've run them all night last night. I was just playing some matchmaking, which is a thing. I don't know if PIZO knows this, but in creative, they have 5 matchmaking portals. And literally, you can play any of them, and they'll put you in lobbies for them. It's not like... The thing with creative is that I feel like matchmaking portals are better than getting a featured portal. Because for the featured portals, if it's a multiplayer game, you have to have your friends with you to play it. But with these matchmaking portals, you click on it, you get put into a lobby with other people that want to play it too. And it's amazing. And it's so much more beneficial because then you're actually getting lobbies that way. And I overall think that's a great thing. But I was playing with both the skins last night, and the ADS doesn't bother me at all. Love the creativity of the outfits. I think they're really nice looking, and I'm very happy to have owned them. It's kind of weird because I like his box concepts as well, but I never saw myself running them that much. I think it's because they were just a tad bit on the bulk side with like their heads and stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I would probably run those in Save the World. In Save the World, I don't care what skin I'm running. That's the thing I like about Save the World. ADS isn't as big as a factor as it is in BR and just in any other mode. You're at such a disadvantage with that. But yeah. So yeah, just been enjoying time recently. We'll talk about what we've been doing. I finished watching Victorious, the Nickelodeon show. Yeah. And honestly, I saw someone post this on Twitter. I'm not going to be able to find the tweet, but actually, wait a minute. I might be able to. No, wait. I don't remember the person who posted it. Never mind. I'll never know. But someone said, does it feel like, no. He said something along the lines of, when you finish a TV series, do you ever feel a small bit of depression because you finished up a show and you feel like you kind of related to the characters in the show, and because you finished up the show, there's just nothing else?
Yeah.
I feel that 1,000,000% with Victorious.
Victorious?
Yeah.
I think I felt it for Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Because I've always liked the bond that motorcycle clubs have, you know? It's almost like the military, like infantry combat bond, you know?
Yeah.
Like do anything for each other. So I'm like, dude, if things ever go south for me in my life, I'm gonna join a biker gang and just go be an outlaw.
I could see that.
I just thought it was cool. Like I liked the show. I know it wasn't like completely 100% accurate, or you know, it's not real, but I'm like, dude, I would love to just roll out with the boys on motorcycles and go do stuff. You know, like whatever it was, illegal, legal, just live that lifestyle. It's an interesting thought.
You go to like a Harley Davidson. You go to like
a
Harley Davidson, you see a bike
to ride on, dude.
and you're like, you know, we're getting.
Because I used to ride street bikes, dude, and literally fast crotch rockets. And now I'm like, I just want something relaxing that's kind of loud and you know, I want something like that now in my life.
Make that your retirement thing. When you're like 50, you're like, I'm going to be a biker.
Get a badass bike and just chill.
Yeah. You go to the bar and you talk about Fortnite skins, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy times we lived in back in 2019, 2020, all that good stuff. But yeah, I finished Victorious and I'm upset about it. The show got worse as the seasons progressed. This happened with iCarly, and I thought iCarly was almost a flawless show. But no, after season 5 and season 6, the show derailed immensely. It was so bad.
Dang.
And it felt like a chore. Victorious was no different. I think around like when they did the 2-part series where Tori gets captured and like all her friends have to like stay in like this it almost felt like Alcatraz. It's definitely not Alcatraz, but it was like some different country or something like that. And I'm like, this is a 2-parter, meaning they thought this episode was good for 2 parts. I couldn't stand the episode. The entire episode I thought was terrible. The thing that never was bad with the show was the music. All the music was really good.
There you go.
Maybe the only issue I have with the show with the music though is that they always portrayed Tori Vega like, you know, the actor's name. Or actress's name, rather. They portray her as like, oh, she's going to be the next big pop star. She's going to be like, I hate when TV shows tell the audience that, because it's like, why should I believe you if you're just saying it? Like, that's like saying they put me on a TV show and they're like, this kid's going to be the next big PewDiePie character. And I'm like, that's absolutely not true. But because it's a TV show, you're kind of more inclined to believe it. I'm like, okay, so this person's portrayed that way. And I feel bad, but she hasn't really gotten anywhere with her music career. Ariana Grande was the one that blew up. The character Kat blew up, but she was never portrayed to be the next big pop star. It was Tori Vega, not Ariana Grande. So it's kind of weird that happened. Also, the show ended without an actual ending because Kat or Ariana Grande was doing another show at the same time. And also her music career was taken off. A lot of different conflicts was going on. And my life feels incomplete because the show was never completed.
And how do you think Save the World players feel, huh? We'll get to that.
I know. I know.
It was a good time to drop that.
It's like that with TV shows. I'm like, I related to the characters so much. Like each one of the main characters was so good. Jade, loved her character because, well, I mean, goth girl, but not only that, she had the attitude of like a goth character, honestly. I hated Trina, but the show made you hate Trina. The show was actively trying to be like, don't like Trina, because I could not stand her anytime I'm sure she's an amazing actress in real life, but her character annoyed me so much and annoyed all the other characters. So I'm like, okay, so I'm supposed to feel like I want to change the channel and just get her off my screen. I guess. I don't know. Like, everyone just resented that character. I thought Andre was great. I loved Beck's hair, but I also liked his character as well. Tori herself, I thought, was fine. Ariana Grande's character wasn't terrible, but
She always portrayed her as kind of slow, right?
they made her really dumb.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a dumb, slow.
They made her sound weird, and they made her dumb as like a sack of bricks. And I'm like, that's not really.
Kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, it kind of fit her character. It fit the show, but like, I don't know. But yeah, we finished up victorious. I'm a little salty that they never got a proper ending, and I relate to the show a lot, and I feel bad. Oh, also, Robbie was a great character. Same with his puppet thing. Sinjin was gross. I was told that Sinjin gets better as the show progresses. That was a flat out lie. He only got grosser, and it made me ill. So whoever told me that Sinjin got better on that show, you were a filthy liar. He got worse. And also the feet jokes got worse nearing the end. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I feel incomplete from that show. Next show I'm going to be binging is actually SpongeBob. I'm going to be watching seasons 1 through 5 of it. I refuse to go any further because I know the show got bad. Every show gets worse if they keep going with it. Sometimes, even if you love a show to death and you want it to keep going on forever, sometimes that's not the best thing to do. Because it's,
I guess, yeah.
Right? Because most of the time,
change, writers change, probably.
That, everything you just said, but also just because too much of a good thing isn't always a good thing at all.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. So I'm going to be watching SpongeBob, and then after that, we're going to be watching Total Drama Island, which I love that show. That show is really good.
I've never even heard of it.
Never seen that show. It's a Canadian show.
Oh, okay.
It's like Survivor, but cartoons.
Got it.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I just got a text message. Okay. All right. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. What have you been up to?
Let's see. The normal yard work. I got some jalapeno and tomato plants now that I'm working on. That's real exciting because I got some peppers growing already. Ooh, we making some salsa. But other than that, just the regular content. And not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. So sorry guys. Pete, this combo stream is gonna be Monday morning, and then we'll get it going. I've been playing with the boys that I used to play with, like growing up, playing Call of Duty with. So it's fun to finally connect and play games with them again because they used to play Fortnite and then they quit after like season, I don't know, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just fun. It's like nostalgia from like Black Ops 2 and COD 4, Modern Warfare 2 days. So I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty. I want to do Warzone content for sure. I'm just trying to learn the game more so I know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to, just to learn like the rotation, when to buy, what to buy, how it works. So it's been fun learning a new game, but it's also very dangerous because I have neglected Fortnite a little bit, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to balance. But other than that, that's pretty much the same old content, playing COD, yard work, and growing vegetables, dude.
You're literally becoming a farmer in real life. It's funny. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's cool. I mean, you're living a life, and it's always nice to see.
Yeah.
I feel like okay. Would you think
Peaceful, dude.
Would you think you'd be doing that if it wasn't for Animal Crossing?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I've tried to grow plants and tomatoes like the past 2-3 years.
Oh, never mind.
Never had success with tomatoes.
Hmm.
But I haven't been in different spots where they don't get completely destroyed from 100-degree heat anymore all day.
Truth.
So I think I found the balance of sunlight and like shade. So it's really, I don't know, dude. It's
Completely
trial and error with plants, dude. It's really fun to see them progressively getting better.
I mean, it all depends on
worse, 'cause
location too.
you got to figure it out. Like, why are they not growing? Why are my leaves looking all dried up? I'm like, well, there's too much sun, bro. Like, so you just learn about it.
There's too much sun.
You know,
do you guys not get enough
dry? It's hot.
Do you guys not get enough rain at all?
No,
Mm-hmm.
no. I couldn't tell you last time it rained. I don't know, 2 weeks ago, probably.
I feel like it's kind of the same for us too, even though we definitely get more rain than you guys. But like, I don't know.
But you're a cooler temperature usually, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're hitting like 100 damn near every day. So.
Oh my! How are you?
I'm used to it. It's not humid 100. It's literally dry 100.
Oh, okay. Humid's
So,
worse. Humid
yeah.
80 is like dry 100 probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, right?
Like it's this, but it feels like this. Like on the weather report. Like, dang, dude. Yeah, humidity is gross. I don't like it. You go outside, you got like sweaty pits already in like 2 seconds stepping outside. And yeah,
Right.
I enjoy growing stuff and grass, and it's just really peaceful. And it's like there's no technology involved, so it's a nice break from always sitting on my computer
Of
too. So
course. Yeah,
yeah, you got to find some hobbies, guys. Hobbies are fun.
absolutely, absolutely. Oh man, I was just gonna say something, but I completely forgot because I'm getting bombarded with text at the moment. Um. Oh, how's your state doing? Are you guys opening up at all, or what's going on with that? I'm just
It's
curious.
it like things are like open, but now they're kind of requiring you to wear a mask when you go out, like
Hmm.
everyone has to. So I'm like, I'm cool with that. I already have one. I wear one.
Yeah, I
Sure,
have
it's
that
not
too.
like, is it the worst thing ever? No.
No.
It's weird that it's becoming normal to me to just put on my mask when I get out of my car to go into the store.
Hmm.
It's normal. It's like we can do this
I just
for
wear
the time being.
I ordered some masks on Amazon and they're super comfy. Like if I have to go out somewhere and I'm driving, I'll just have the mask on the whole time I'm driving. It's literally that comfortable. It's not suffocating
Uh,
at all. The only issue with it is that it's all black. So if I'm like in the sun all day outside, then I could see it like possibly making my face sweat and that would be kind of annoying. But besides that,
yeah.
it's really not all that bad. It really isn't. And I've seen people say like, "Oh, as soon as they put on the mask, they suffocate." I'm like, "Come on,
Yeah,
really? Then don't go outside." Then
it's really not that bad.
I don't know, I don't know. But here in Jersey, it's actually I saw something along the lines of like we were actually bending it. Like we had like record low cases, and it was like that in 2 other states, and that was
Mhm.
it. But I think now they're requiring the lockdown for another month because cases spiked in Florida, and just be safe, guys. Seriously, this.
I also think they're testing a lot more people now, so that's
Mhm.
a rise in stats. So
Yeah,
it's still
absolutely.
a
If you,
serious thing, but like, don't let it frighten you completely and not leave your life anymore. Just put on a mask, man.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
like I still go to the grocery store all the time, go buy some beer, some meat to cook, or what, and I just have a mask on. It's just that's like the only thing that's different for me is just having a mask on.
I remember I was very like I remember when the whole thing started, right? I was super skeptical about wearing it because I'm like, what if they think I'm a robber or something? Because I'm wearing a mask. Robbers wear masks when they rob places. So before
Well,
like everyone,
it's
I'm
it's
just
not like
I'm just
no
saying.
one knew why you were wearing one.
I know, but this was like in the very beginning of it, and it wasn't 100% like sure
I mean,
what
I
you
could see
needed
you
to
going into
do.
a bank with a mask, right? But a grocery store? I don't.
Yeah, yeah, just going into like a normal like Wawa, 7-Eleven, something like that, wearing a mask. I'm like, I don't want them to give me weird looks because that this was before it was required. Like this is when they were figuring out what is the course of action for it all.
Yeah.
And I was told to wear a mask, and I'm like, yeah, that won't make me look suspicious at all. So, I mean, now it's normal, but before, like in the very beginning, I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, kind of got off track, but that's totally fine. We always do that. Um, we'll talk about the videos we put out this week. So I will just start off here. So I did the podcast on a Monday instead of a Sunday. I'm sorry, you guys probably weren't used to that. I'll repeat the reason why it was that way. The website I used to post the podcast on Spotify was filled up. And the reason why it was filled up is because I put up 3 older podcasts during that month, which killed the amount of space I was allowed to use for the month. So because of that, I wasn't allowed to upload more unless I paid like a decent fee for it. I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So I had to wait 1 extra day to get space back. And it was on a Monday, and I couldn't get PIZO on because I was time crunched myself. I don't even think I even asked you, honestly, because it was like, just not enough time, not the right time, whatever. But
Yeah, it's fine.
podcast will resume on Sunday now because
Still
I'm not,
listen to it.
I appreciate that. I'm not putting a bulk of older podcasts up anymore. So you'll always get the podcast every Sunday. You're not going to have to worry about me having to delay it a day because of that. It was only for that month and it should never happen again. The only times it will be on a Monday instead of a Sunday is if like family emergency or I literally just either forget or I can't do it. I might just record it on a Saturday and then upload it on a Sunday because I think me and PIZO both kind of figured out this thing. We'll talk about it, but yeah. So continuing on, the Tuesday, I made a video talking about the Surf Witch skin. I didn't make an item shop update on it because I stayed up till 4 a.m, hoping the servers would go back up, and they did not. And I asked my leaker friend, hey, did the shop change during this update? He told me no. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to bed then, and I won't have to worry about it. Wake up to realize, oh yeah, there's a brand new skin with a harvesting tool. I'm like, oh, okay. And by the time I woke up, I thought it was too late. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make a video talking about it so people see me buy it because people like seeing other people buy skins and stuff. So I did that. And then I also talked about the 4th of July skin, which was secret. Then we found out through leakers what it was. Then we had the Summer Splash event, which is still going on. Apparently is going on for the entirety of this season. During this entire summer, we're going to be experiencing LTMs coming back, seeing summer skins come back. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Next, we talked about the leaked skins that came from that update. There was quite a few. Then after that, we talked about the Save the World future, which was disgusting and terrible, and I wanted to cry. Then we had to talk about the Galaxy Girl skin, as well as the we talked about the Black Manta skin, even though that was not even in the leaks at all. That was just given to us from an Epic dev, and also the screening that we got. And then finally yesterday, I talked about has leaking gone too far, because it has been basically confirmed an Epic dev has actually been leaking out item shop information that was supposed to be secret, and that person is most likely going to get sued. If PIZO would like to talk about the videos he put out the week, he's more than welcome to.
Let's see. Pretty much the usual. Any new skin that came out, I reviewed it. Blaze, Surf Witch, Starflare. Actually, Starflare video. I was actually bragging on Hell about how I kept it under 10 minutes.
Oh,
which is
yeah, but
really
you
good. And I forgot to showcase the back blings I picked to show on her. I don't know why.
I didn't even notice you forgot.
I don't even know why I forgot. And then so I had to do like a 2-minute upload later, like a few hours later. Like, sorry guys, I messed that up.
The thumbnail for that was great.
Yeah. Metal Team Leader. Did a kit review. Blooming Bush Range Redistyle review. Captain America. Comfy Choms, Cozy Choms, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, I literally buy everything in Fortnite and I do a review on it, like traversal emotes, weapon wraps, harvesting tools, gliders, skins, everything.
PIZO's without a doubt the best way to figure out if you should actually if you think you're skeptical enough of buying cosmetics in Fortnite, because we talked about that earlier, there's so many cosmetics in the game, you're probably skeptical of buying stuff. Well, look to PIZO's content and he will definitely show you what they look like in game, so you know what you're getting without, like, you need, if people are super skeptical of buying cosmetics because there's so many now, over 700 skins in the game, it's best to look over at PIZO's content because he shows you in game, because skins don't look the same as they do in the item shop. It looks different in game, as well as wraps and stuff like that. You don't really get a good feel for the stuff unless you watch PIZO's content. And not being biased here, but I've been enjoying his content for over 2 years now. I would highly recommend you check out his stuff. I'm dead serious. It's really good, and it helps me. It helped me when I was collecting everything on knowing what to buy. So I got to give it to him, honestly. Just great content. Really appreciate his stuff.
Thanks, dude.
And the thing I wanted to talk, no problem. The thing I wanted to talk about as well is that me and PIZO, I think we both figured out scheduling uploads. I think we're in a pattern now with actually scheduling out our uploads, and it's been amazing, honestly. If you guys do not know, on YouTube, you can schedule your videos. I literally have a video that I uploaded on Thursday that hasn't come out yet. And you're probably wondering why. Well, it's a video that doesn't really require time. You can upload it at any day, anytime, and it's not current events news. Like a top 10 video would be kind of construed as that. Same with the video I uploaded. I never made it go public because I'm saving that video for a day where there is no news. There's no current events to talk about regarding Fortnite, and I didn't have another video planned for that day. Monday, it will most likely come out because I don't know if I have 100% a video idea for Monday. So that video will just come out at 2 p.m. Eastern on Monday. As simple as that. Scheduling out your uploads gives you so much time in your day. It's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I made 2 to 3 videos one day and I scheduled them all out. And then I had those 2 days where I could just do whatever I wanted. It was great. And PIZO's kind of been doing that too with like the Battle Pass skins. Almost every week you're uploading a guide on like the new skins and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's just like, it's like, here's this skin, here's this edit style, here's this skin, and then it's like before you buy, and then, like I'm trying to intermingle it into the timing when people are unlocking
Exactly.
stuff. So I have to do the Jonesy one. Probably do it today and schedule it tomorrow.
It's a good idea.
But it frees up my morning a ton. Like if you're ahead a day or two with content, you don't have to wake up and ask yourself what you're doing today.
Absolutely not.
It just goes up automatically. You do a little tweet deck, scheduled tweet.
Yep.
That tweets. So you can literally not even be around and your video is going to go live and your tweet's going to go live too. So it's nice.
Wait, you use TweetDeck now?
Only for scheduled tweets. I don't have it open all the time. I had it open one time on it before you buy, and I actually had to say sorry about that noise. I hated it. So I don't like to keep it open at all. I don't like to hear.
You don't like that noise?
No, I don't. I don't like to hear it. It's not my thing either. Like I don't want to.
He doesn't like the noise. my community loves that noise. They're like, "Where's the noise?" I'm like, "I don't know."
It's like a weird, high-pitched record screech. I can't even like mimic it, but it's like I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know.
And I was actually confused when it went off, dude. I was like, "What even was that?"
Yep, I have it for Fortnite Creative, Fortnite Status, and Fortnite Game.
Yeah,
literally, that's so funny. And I actually have my TweetDeck open now, so the podcast might actually hear it.
They might hear your noise.
Maybe. I'm gonna turn it off. I don't want people to be subjected to that. Anyway, now we got topics. So I went to Twitter. I said, "What should I talk about on the podcast?" I'm gonna go through some of them. Talk about worries around the water receding and the map going back to feeling boring again. I don't necessarily mind the water receding at all. I think the water was a lot in the very beginning, and I'm glad they're slowly receding it to open up parts of the map again, because honestly, it kind of feels like they're updating old like areas again, because some spots are flat out inaccessible at all. Like you literally can't get to the certain spots because of all the water. And with them receding the water ever so slowly, some spots are actually being made available again, like Power Plant, for example. That place was completely underwater, and then with this recent update, it's now you can explore on it again, which I think is actually pretty cool. And then when the water, all of it goes away, we'll get the cars. So I'm not even that upset about the water receding. I don't think the map's going to be that boring at all, because some of the leftovers of all the water and stuff, like all the boats that are everywhere, like that's all going to stay there. And I think that's a cool thing. I think it was actually pretty unique that they did a water receding like gimmick for the map. It's fresh, it's new, and I don't mind it.
No,
and I'm
cool.
I'm excited for the cars.
Cars, yeah.
That'll be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really
the wrap on the car. I'm just
I asked Hypex about it. He said he doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll go that far.
I hope.
They do it on boats.
Yeah, they do it on boats.
Every vehicle they've had in the game would have a wrap on it.
I know.
Because the cars have their own identity, you know, they might not. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I would love wraps on the cars, man. That would be so cool. There's like White Dragon wrap. It's one of my personal favorites. It never comes out in the item shop, so it's unique. But I love that wrap, and that would look sick on a car. I don't know if they'll do it on cars, because I think wraps on the cars will look very weird. I think it would look very weird. They'd have to probably like position all the wraps so it all like actually flows through the car decently.
Yes.
Who knows? I mean, Don't you ever use the banner wrap on the helicopter. It looks ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like butt. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I mean, is that even really a swear? I don't think it is. But it doesn't look good on the banners look super dinky small when you put the banner wrap on the helicopter. I'm like, I can't even use it.
I can't even see what it is.
Forget it. Forget it. Someone wanted me to talk about. What are your thoughts on the map actually with the water receding? Are you worried the map's going to get boring?
I haven't played a ton since the water went down,
Mm-hmm.
but it just felt, like you said, fresh, different, fun. But I mean, it's gonna go back to normal eventually. So I don't know. Like, I think I was talking to someone that used to play Fortnite, one of my old COD friends, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, they got like water and stuff." I'm like, "Dude, they have to do new stuff. We can't have the same stuff all the time and it'd get boring."
Mm-hmm.
So I told him to give it a shot, and I don't know if he will, but I'm just, it's like. He's like, don't get me wrong, dude, but Fortnite's slowly dying. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, people want it to die, I guess.
I hate when
think,
people say that.
Like, competition between games is great. Why do you want something to die?
When people say Fortnite's dead or is dying, that
weird.
basically tells me you quit the game already.
I'm like, it's dead for you.
Yeah, it's dead for you. It's not dead for the community. There's no way. You can't say that. When I play games like Gotham City Imposters, which has a stable 20 player count, I know when a game is dead and when one isn't. So when you say, "Oh, Fortnite's dead," you are like literally talking out of your butt, dude. And it's honestly, I feel like people just say it just to trigger like people, which is annoying because it works for the community. We don't really see a bait and switch when we don't know a bait and switch when we see it. But once again, I'll say this again: Twitter community is some of the most they're some of the most oblivious people I've ever talked to. Not being rude at all. I appreciate everyone that supports me over on Twitter, but I'm not even talking about my followers. I'm talking about the people that leave the replies on the Fortnite posts, and they, that you see someone say "dead game," and then you see they get out-ratioed by likes and comments, and the comments are all filled with, "Oh, you're an idiot." No, it's not. I'm like, you just gave him exactly what that person wanted. You gave them attention because he knew that would trigger people. Any person that saw it. I'm like, yeah. Factually, it's not. Is it dying? Games die off. That's just how it is. But Fortnite, I think, is
number one BR anymore. Like top of the top.
I don't even know if it is or not. I think it still is
anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
you think about when it was in its prime.
Oh yeah,
all streamers were playing it. Are they doing that now? Well, not really. I've been watching a lot of Warzone streams just to try to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I used Tim the Tatman as an example. I watched Tim. He's a funny personality, He's not a pro player at anything he does, but he's a funny guy.
Hey, not true. He was GM on Overwatch.
Okay, I'll give him that. I mean, like, he's not bad at games he plays, but he's got more viewers than pro players because his personality.
Correct.
I watched one of his videos. I would love to have an editing team, by the way. Tim, let me know. I can't imagine going on 4th of July, and just having my video, how we schedule our uploads, but we don't even touch them.
Yeah.
Our creators do it and thumbnail it and upload it, and we're just like, I'm chilling on the river, just uploaded the YouTube video. I don't know what that feels like. I would love to figure it out one of these days, if I made enough money to pay an editing team to do stuff, just like gameplay stuff at least,
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
He's like, he started the video, I think when he did the battle pass video, when he was playing, he's like, "Bro, I really wanna love Fortnite again. I do. He's like, it's just not there right now. It's just not there."
Understandable.
He wants to. It's just, if it's not really what you fell in love with, it's hard to keep playing it.
Yeah.
And the good thing about Tim that we've already talked about and other content creators, they can play whatever they want to play, and people are there.
Yeah.
That's got to be a great feeling. Tim doesn't have to play Fortnite to stay afloat.
No.
So, of course, he's not going to play it if he doesn't have to.
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah. People want to play Fortnite. They don't like it like that anymore. They want to, but it's just not happening.
Yeah. I mean, things have to slow down regarding with the pandemic and stuff. Things just have to be slower. We have to be you know what? We need to. we need to have that. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like,
Yeah.
there's multiple studios working on different games, right? So those games are going to get updates out. Not as fast as Fortnite does, but they're going to get updates out. So when a new Call of Duty update's out, it's because it's from a different studio. It's not all one big studio making these different games. It's a bunch of different ones that are all working at the same time to get updates out. So when Fortnite puts out an update, Tim the Tatman will probably play it. And then when Warzone gets an update, he'll go to play Warzone. And then if like Overwatch gets an update, he'll probably play Overwatch. And then by that time, Fortnite might put out an update, then he'll go back to Fortnite. There's a lot of different things. It's kind of smart for content creation as well as for just streaming in general. When a game gets a new update, that's when most people have their eyes on the game at that time of the week or whatever. So he kind of balances his stuff around that. I would assume that's how he kind of does it. And I don't really fault him for that at all. I think that's honestly a smart thing. I've been enjoying Fortnite a lot as of late. The matchmaking is the most fun I've had with the game for a little bit because there's no building. I don't like building. I think, and I don't like only playing bot lobbies either because bot lobbies are kind of boring. But if I want to have a chill time with Fortnite and I want to get XP, best thing to do is probably just do bot lobbies. But again, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm the best player for doing it. No, it's just if I want to have casual fun with the game, I'll do that, or I'll play squad fill. Even though squad fill isn't like guaranteed to be like no sweat at all. Like that's not true. And then I just get bored, and then I just go and play the matchmaking. So, I understand. Someone wanted me to talk about the a bunch of the updates. With Black Manta, which, do you even know who Black Manta is?
Nope.
Main villain for Aquaman.
Aquaman
Yeah, all I'm going to say about it is that the ADS on that guy is going to be terrible. Because his head
was a circle and they just scrunched it.
He kind of, I don't want to say what he looks like. I don't want to say what he looks like. Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah.
His head looks ridiculous, but that is apparently going to be a skin, which again, no one knew about. It's not anywhere in the files at all. But because an Epic employee told a leaker about it, it's confirmed now. But besides that, Captain America. Captain America's cool. The shield is huge, and I know it's huge in Avengers. I know it is, but my lord, is that thing big, dude?
Put it on something else, and it's like, where are their elbows?
You non-existent. I want to see what it looks like on beast mode. I gotta try that on beast mode. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I like this game. What about you?
It was, dude. Finally got a harvesting tool that literally equips from your entire back. Harvesting tool, and I've been wanting that for so long.
And you can put it on any skin too. It's not only limited to like. It's kind of like the hench hauler with like the back bling and the harvesting tool. I forgot what it's called, like not hack and slash, but something like that, where like you could pull the hammer and the saw out from the back bling, and you can put that on any skin. It's kind of like that, except it's the entire thing, which is cool. Pretty sick.
I loved it. I really liked reviewing that one.
I love it.
Like when something finally happens that you've been wanting for so long, like that. Great, love it.
Do
that more.
This guy just gave me a whole bunch of different things to talk about. Save the world. I mean, yeah, Demon Joe France actually just left today.
Yeah, he made his video. He's like, "You won't see any more Save the World from me, guys."
I watched his video when I was waking up, and I felt so bad because I know he cares about the game, but
for sure.
If the game doesn't care about you, why should you care? Honestly. That's the feeling I get from Save the World, is that they just flat out don't care. If they did care, they would, like, some of the devs would have, stepped in and said something about it, but they didn't. So it just kind of tells me that this is it. They're not going to do anything else after Ventures. They're going to stop allowing skins to work in Save the World, which would suck.
Yeah, that's weird.
For new skins, and
they just completely don't care.
Like, I didn't even notice that, but they took over a year to make that locker system work.
Yeah,
and now
peace out.
Yeah,
game's done.
Ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what's next for Save the World. I don't know. I did see Avery play a little bit of it, which is cool. And then I also saw Nick A30 was playing it, and he
Really?
was enjoying it. I'm not saying get the biggest Fortnite creators on Save the World to make it look like people care about it, because I don't think
Yeah.
that's really going to do anything. If that's what it takes, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah. It would
Because
help though, for
it would
sure.
help, but like
More
when your
publicity.
main guy behind Save the World content leaves, that should be enough. Not getting Laserbeam, Musilic,
Yeah.
Lachlan, Nick A30, Avery. If those people play Save the World, right, and then it gets more attention, and then they're like, you know what, we're gonna bring back production. That's kind of a slap to the face, because Demon Joe France is the one that actually truly cares about the mode and made content for the mode all the time.
Yeah.
Like, his word should be just as big, if not more, than just people that get a lot of viewers no matter what when they play, Fortnite. So, a little discouraging. If I don't know if he'd actually come back if Say the World like changes their tune on things, but when you feel
He
disrespected
said
by
he's
a
moving to
game,
Destiny.
yeah, he's going to Destiny 2 now. But like if you like he felt so disrespected by Fortnite with the lack of communication on everything. I can't I, this feels like Season X when they didn't listen about the mech needing a nerf and needing to be gone and stuff like that. The community felt like they didn't care. This is the same thing, except this time it's like they're shutting down production and not saying a single word after that. And it almost feels like the exact same thing. So I feel bad for Save the World. Twine Peaks done dirty, dude. Should have gotten a storyline, never did. Never even got a unique biome at all. They make unique biomes for different like things. Like they have a tropical biome right now, which looks nice, but where's the Twine Peaks one? I don't understand. Like just I don't know.
Do you think that you'll finish your quest line
Yes.
at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to get all the pickaxes without a doubt. I will totally go for it.
So if you guys don't know, I think my power level's 111, 111.
Mm.
Finished Twine, Canny extended when they put out the Canny one again. I'm not gonna act like I know a lot about Save the World, but honestly,
You know more than
if
me.
I'm over level 100, done with the quest line, I've played a fair bit to know that I got bored of that game at least over a year ago.
Mm.
There just wasn't enough there. Very repetitive. But like, here's a new bow. Here's a new bow. And I'm like, okay. I'm just,
All the bows.
whatever.
Yeah.
And Demon Joe was always there. He probably didn't want to review another bow, but he was there. You know? It's when it becomes your job, like you're there.
They
good and
did
bad.
a horrible job with actually promoting the game mode.
Yeah.
One of the biggest slaps in the face to me, right, was when we got the Storm King for BR, which was sick, by the way. I love that. Zero mention of Save the World. Not even in the text description of the game mode was there any mention of that, of Save the World. That's just flat out disrespectful, in my opinion. That's just disrespectful. But that's
Not to mention, I think a lot of people's view of Saving the World is just trading and scamming.
Yeah.
Because that content blew up. So it already had like a bad reputation when I got into Save the World. And that's all my nephew did. No offense to my nephew. He was younger back then. What, 3 years ago?
Mhm.
3 years ago? 2 years ago. Two and some change.
Almost 3.
And I would always catch him trading. And I would say, get out of that game. Stop trading. That's not what Save the World is. Play the damn game, you know?
Yeah.
And I'd get on to him all the time. I'm like, when you're here in my house, you're not going to be trading and scamming people. And you know what I mean? Like, don't be that kid.
Yeah, I think they thrived off of it, though, sadly. They're like, well, it gets their eyes on Save the World, so they don't really care too much.
I guess. It's like a negative outlook on Save the World.
No, absolutely.
Like my nephew knows all about these weapons, and he's in Stonewood. I'm like,
Oh
you don't even
my
need though. You know
God.
what I mean? You have overpowered weapons in a low-leveled zone. Like, why do you have all these mats for stuff that you're not even playing in the region for? It's just, people just wanted to skip ahead and get these weapons and weird flex. Okay, and that was like my nephew doesn't play Save the World anymore. He plays Call of Duty. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There's just not enough. Unfortunately, it's very repetitive. There's not enough going on. And it sucks for the creators. Like I'm not gonna play a sad song on my violin here, like Mr. Krabs. But what I will say
if I
is,
had that soundbite, that'd been great.
I can't relate to Demon Joe in terms of the game. Like his bread and butter, just that's it. Like I can't relate, but I can try to understand how it feels,
Mm-hmm.
to just be like, all right, I'm completely almost starting over on a new game now. That's scary. I'm trying to intermingle Call of Duty in the future, guys. So don't be bullies. You're probably going to see Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
And people have told me just make a new channel. I'm like, why would I completely start over from zero just for a Call of Duty channel? Like why can't I be a variety gamer like all these other creators I watch? Fortnite, Ape, you know what I mean? Like why do I have to start a different channel in
Mm-hmm.
general?
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have to. I've built my community. I should be able to do what I want to do as well as what I'm known for, Like if as long as I'm still doing the free buys, combos, like why can't I do Call of Duty content too? Like there's a lot of stuff I've bought in the game that I could have possibly done a review on. I just feel like I don't know enough yet to talk about that stuff.
No, I got you.
Like anyone can just buy something, but you
Oh,
actually know.
you sound like a robot, by the way.
I Yikes. I'm not doing extra.
Wait, let me hold on 1 second.
Robot.
Yeah, he's still he still sounds like a robot. Oh my god! Try. You want me to try leaving the voice chat or something, or you still sound like a robot? Oh no! You good now, PIZO?
Am I a robot?
You still kind of sound like one.
Interesting.
That is weird.
Like, I'm not watching anything. I'm not doing anything.
Let me try restarting my Discord. Maybe it's me. Who really
Sorry,
knows?
guys.
No, it's totally okay. But I'll just kind of keep going with what you were going with here while I'm doing this. But no, for real, it feels like that. I don't know. With what he was saying about how he wants to probably incorporate Call of Duty with his channel, I'm worried to do that. I mean, I think it's. I shot myself more in the. All right, wait, PIZO, you there? PIZO? Okay, now I just flat out can't hear you now. I see the green thing, but you're not actually talking. Or I can't. Wait, there you go. Nope. You still kind of sound like a robot.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll just finish my thought here. So with PIZO saying he wants to go into like Call of Duty content for his YouTube channel, right? I can't do anything else besides Fortnite. I did that to myself because my name. If I didn't name myself ITalkFortnite, why would I upload anything else besides me talking about Fortnite? That's completely not what my channel is about. And my name like solidifies that. For PIZO, his name is PIZO. He doesn't have to only talk about Fortnite if he doesn't want to, or play Fortnite if he doesn't want to. He could do whatever he wants. Sure, maybe the majority of the community is for Fortnite because that's what both of our, bread and butter is. But if he wants to delve into other content, I don't see why he shouldn't be allowed to do that. You know what I mean? So,
Thanks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, obviously you're not going to get the same attention, but if it's something you enjoy doing and you think it's going to entertain others, I don't really see the big deal in it at all. I think it's a nice thing that you want to like delve into other things, and you never know. Maybe I've seen people make content on like Overwatch, and then they make 1 or 2 videos on another game that ends up blowing up for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they move to that. And I'm like, okay, that's really cool. And I'm like really happy for them and stuff like that. So honestly, you never know. I always try to get PIZO into, not always, but I try to get PIZO into Valorant because they have cosmetics in that. But I realized this with Valorant is that the cosmetics, while they're super expensive and they're ridiculously overpriced in my opinion, the thing is that they show you what it looks like in game already. The knife, they show you the knife, they show you the animation with the knife, they show you that with the weapons and everything. Mm-hmm. They have done his job already, which is, I'm like,
there's a lot of stuff you can purchase in Call of Duty, man. I'm just saying.
You should try doing before you buys for that game.
Like just like the packs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how the shop works, but there's different tabs, like operators tab, whatever. Like I don't know the specifics. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn more about the game before I try to create like content on it. But there's also a just for you tab, and I don't know if that's literally just catering to you. So everyone's tab there is different daily for what I have in my current shop. I don't know how that works. What I have owned already, what's there now. But there, like I saw, okay, think about this. Nick Merckx, great Fortnite player,
Mm-hmm.
really good Call of Duty player as well, X Gears Award Pro, all that cool stuff, right? He did basically a gameplay, but the title was revolved around the new USA DLC pack weapon I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
So he bought the weapon, showcased it, and then he did like a Warzone game with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so Nick Merckx is tapping into reviewing stuff in Call of Duty, but he
Is it
never tapped into it in Fortnite.
is it really reviewing, or is
Well,
he
I
just
mean,
showing it off?
well, yeah, he's using it in game,
Okay.
like showing his setup with that M4 and
Okay. Because that reminds me a
'cause it
lot of
has like
like.
the red, white, and blue bullet trays that
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't. I don't think it tells you. You just have to be like, oh, because I have some weapons that I have that the blueprints shoot like purple rounds, like purple trace and purple splash. Other
Right.
ones don't. So it's that one shot red, white, and blue. It was just I don't know. I don't know if people would be into that, but I have to get better at the game, know what I'm talking about before I just start slinging out content. With Fortnite, I've done so much. Like I for the most part, 90% of the time, I know what I'm talking about.
Of
I know
course.
that this is cool, this is worth this isn't, etc.
Uh-huh.
And with Call of Duty, I just don't want to just mindlessly just create content on stuff I don't know what I'm talking about with. So
Right.
trying to learn more, get better at the game. I think I have like 4 Warzone wins, 4, and you got people like
I have 0.
Symphony, like 700 plus wins on Warzone. I'm like, all right, dude, okay. Like, let me, and just trying to understand the game style, the play style. You know what I mean? Like I said
Mm-hmm.
earlier, and it's a game that I can relate to in terms of the looks and the weapons more than Fortnite, just because it's like it's a military themed game. Like that's my bread and butter, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it now that I've kind of stepped out of my comfort zone. Like I want to do this. I just have to learn more about it, and I think I'm going to stream it more. I know Cypher PK is trying to tap into a Warzone audience
Mm-hmm.
himself because he wants to not only be limited to Fortnite.
Right.
So it's scary, but Cypher's got like I don't know, 3 different channels. A dog channel with his dogs, and then like more Cypher PK, and then a Cypher PK channel. But yeah, it's scary, dude. But you never know, man. It could be good for me as long as I keep doing Fortnite
Mm-hmm.
for what I'm known for. I don't think it would irritate people. After all, Warzone is free to play.
It is.
Multiplayer's not, but Warzone is, and it seems like Warzone is all the rage. So I might as well give it a try. But
Yeah.
I have to get better first
I'm
and learn more about it.
absolutely. And honestly, I'm completely content with only doing Fortnite commentary and all that good stuff. But I was like legit, I watch my own videos back. People might think that's weird. I don't
do
think it is.
sometimes.
Don't you watch your old content?
It's kind of like it's almost nostalgia, but it's like, how could I have done that better knowing what I know now? Or what did they like? What didn't they
Maybe,
like?
but I don't even think that. I think of like just wow, we were just talking about people were losing their mind over the minty pickaxe last year.
Yeah.
And I made videos talking about it. And I remember one of the news videos where we talked about the minty pickaxe and like the information on it and everything. I used Call of Duty Modern Warfare gameplay for the background, and people didn't care. The like to dislike ratio was not bad because I only talked about Fortnite. So it's almost like people don't care what the gameplay is so long as it's visually entertaining, but I could still talk about Fortnite. I'm okay with that. That's a good trade-off there. And then I remember I said this before, but like if there's things I don't want to, if there's things I want to talk about, like real life stuff, like, oh, how am I doing with quarantine, stuff like that, even though it's really not much of a difference compared to my normal schedule anime, talking about that, but keeping it with Fortnite gameplay. So long as there's something Fortnite related on the screen, whether it's me talking about it or the gameplay, I think is good. Because I've talked about things before, like I remember I talked about that one gun violence thing and how that was just ridiculous, how people were tying it to like, oh, Fortnite makes people want to do drastic things and stupid stuff like that.
That's been going on since like Grand Theft Auto became popular.
That's been going on since
back when I was in like middle school.
Yeah, that's been going on since.
So that's been going on for like
movies
over a decade easily.
Yeah.
15, 16, 17 years.
But when I talked about it, it wasn't related to Fortnite. It kind of was, but it wasn't like the main discussion about it. And I still use Fortnite gameplay because I didn't want it to be completely devoid of any of Fortnite content. Weird mention there, but no, it's like true. So long as I keep Fortnite related to the content on the channel, it's gonna stay. And so if I want to play other games, but I can still talk about Fortnite, I guess I have the freedom to do that. So if I put out a video Monday, well, no, actually I have a video scheduled for Monday. The one video I had uploaded since Thursday.
You told me. Yeah.
If I decide to push that back and do like a video on Monday, but I'm playing a different game, like if I make a Fortnite commentary but have Overwatch gameplay, I would actually welcome that. I think that'd actually be pretty cool if I did Overwatch gameplay for a video, and I might do it. Just to break it up a little bit. Because I'm not playing Fortnite every single day. Like I do play it almost every day, but like I don't want to burn myself out of the game. PIZO doesn't want to burn himself out of Fortnite either. That's why he's playing other games. Because the worst thing you could do is burn out of a game, especially when it's your job. No one wants that. So the best thing you can do is just play other things, and it's usually going to be better for everyone involved with that sort of thing.
Yeah. Also, I'm getting to the point where I'm spending a lot of money on this game.
Oh, no.
Might as well try to make my money back at least. Content on it.
You might as well.
It's just, I don't know, man. Like I've limited myself to Fortnite for so long. I think I'm finally ready to like just try something different.
Yeah.
As well, I'm not quitting Fortnite, but I just need more variety for myself. Personally, like I don't want to say like mental health, but I just need like it's like doing yard work. Like it's refreshing because I'm not sitting inside doing videos or sitting on my computer. So playing a different game, playing with my friends that I grew up with that's another huge deal for me right now.
Of course,
not that I don't like the people I met in Fortnite.
How dare you?
I'm just trying to experiment more. Like I feel like with everything I've done in terms of building a community, like I don't think I should just be content with just my Fortnite community. I think I should try to do more.
Yeah, with
different content now. So. I'm not going to be dropping 30 kill wins in Warzone right now, but like these other videos, but I might as well try.
No, exactly. You never know. Oh, sorry about that noise. You'll never know until you try. You really won't. Yeah. So I think people, if they don't like it, they're not going to watch it. It's just the sad truth, but that's going to happen. But you never know. You could find you could actually find like a decent, like, fan base for it. You never know until you actually give it a try.
I found a guy that does Call of Duty shop resets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't do very well, but
someone
does it. I didn't want to do that because I don't want to every day have something to do on top of Fortnite, but there's definitely packs and stuff I would love to review because I buy them anyways.
You should. That's a cool idea. And they don't, I guarantee you, they don't show you what it actually looks like when you buy it, right? Because Valorant does, but I don't think. Yeah, I gotcha.
I think there's a market for it. From a business standpoint, he seems very smart.
Yeah,
it's just scary. It's always scary doing different games.
Don't stress. But I understand it though. From a content creator standpoint, it's not even like a career suicide if you move on to a different game, but. It's not like I've seen I've been around YouTube forever. Okay. I've been with YouTube since Smosh did the Pokemon theme, the Power Rangers theme, the Transformers theme, the Food Battle 2006. I've been around for all of that. I know how people evolve with their content. Some evolve greatly and then some of them just sadly don't. And I don't want to name any names here, but I'll look up one that I used to watch all the time for like Overwatch related news. Hopefully his video doesn't play out loud because I'm not subbed. Okay, good. It didn't. But there was this one channel that I've known for a while. And if I go to his most popular here, it's probably all content around, well, okay, he did a bunch of stuff talking about different games, but his main bread and butter was actually Overwatch. And I used to watch him for Overwatch. And then I looked to his newest videos. He hasn't uploaded in a month. He almost hit 1 million subscribers, but then like his videos kind of just dropped down. I guess he didn't want to only talk about Overwatch anymore. And I don't want to say his channel suffered for that, but because he's not even like, there's a difference between playing a different game to test out content and then completely changing everything about your content.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to try like Warzone and you want to try like Call of Duty content. You're not like abandoning Fortnite at all for that.
Yeah.
I feel like this person, kind of abandoned Overwatch in general, to the point where no one even really watches him for Overwatch anymore. And now they moved on to other channels because they never gave up on Overwatch. Like, one of my favorite channels of all time that's related to Overwatch content is a channel by the name of Your Overwatch, which I don't know if people like know about that channel. 3 dudes that were in the Call of Duty commentary went ahead and actually made this channel, and they've been doing extremely well with it. I mean, it's been kind of stale as of late because the game just doesn't get a whole bunch of updates. It gets more updates than Save the World. Just saying, like, they get buffs and nerfs almost every week now, which is cool. But they also went ahead and actually made a new account called Clickheads, where it was going to be about other games, but honestly, they legit just became a Valorant channel, like, without a doubt. Like, I think they had one video from Valorant that went like insanely well for them, and now they're just doing that because they found their bread and butter again, and they found their way into just making Valorant content, which I think is cool. If I do most popular here, I wouldn't be surprised if okay, their most viewed video doesn't even have a 500,000, but like for a new channel starting out, that's really good. And they found their bread and butter. So you never know until you try. They were limited to Overwatch only because they named their other channel Your Overwatch. PIZO, your name is PIZO. It's not Fortnite PIZO. You can literally post whatever you want on your channel. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It seems scary, but I believe in you, dude.
Thanks, dude.
No problem, man. I really do. I wouldn't say if I didn't.
Warning. You guys like Call of Duty? I might be your man.
There you go.
Fortnite.
Wait. There you go. There you go. I try to.
Wait, this is awkward silence.
No. That's how they usually are. I'm still not done with this person's tweet, by the way. We talked about Save the World, which that devolved into random conversation, which is fine. That's usually what the podcast has always been. Random conversation. I don't think people really care. Summer Splash event. I think it's cool to just have new LTMs come back with new rules and stuff like that. I think that's great. That's what we needed to spice up the content. I haven't really
jumped in there yet because I'm playing Call of Duty, but
I think it's cool.
I feel like for a while there wasn't like any LTMs.
Yeah, all we had was the things from last season. I keep forgetting their names. You know, it was like make your selection, like those modes, operations. That's all we had. We didn't have like old LTMs coming back. So nice to see them come back. The flare gun, I think it's pretty cool. Don't really have much else to say about it, really.
I haven't used it.
You haven't used it? There you go.
Nope.
Shark Tooth's getting more skins in the game. I think that's fantastic. I would love to see more artist renditions in the game. Actually, someone wanted me. This was an interesting idea. I might do it. Someone wanted me to make a video talking about my favorite skin concepts of what I want to see actually make it into the game. That sounds like a really cool idea for a video, and I might actually do it. I have 2 at the top of my head that I really want. This one from EA Skate Concepts made one called Double Agent. And the description is the only one you can trust is yourself. And it's like this really cool. I'm going to say this. I'm going to show this to PIZO in the mod chat so he can see it. But it's a really, really cool design. And I would honestly love to see this in the game. It just, I love like
it's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's pretty chill. I really do. I think it looks sick. Hopefully that makes it into the game. And then there was another one, which honestly, I hope I remember the person's name. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Nolo Bands. I'm sure you guys have seen his concepts before. Nola Banz's concepts are insanely good, but he did have this one concept forever ago. I gotta find it. I'm sure I can. Yeah, here it is. Toon and Doodle. It's a male and female skin, and it's his tweet says a sketchy.
They look like Mr. Game and Watch.
Yeah, they're like cartoon like they're like rubber hose cartoons. Look, I'll send this to you again.
I've seen that.
I want these so bad. I don't know how. Cool. I don't know how they haven't like bought these yet. I don't know if they even did or not. You never know. It takes them a little bit to get concepts in the game, right? Like if I go to Chartreuse over on Twitter, which by the way, his last name is not over on Twitter, but I do always say Chartreuse over on Twitter. He made concepts for the Boxer and Boxy skins on July 25th of 2019. They didn't make it into the game for a while. And then if I scroll down here and I try to find the ones related to the ones we just got, which hopefully... Oh, he even made a female Patch Patroller and a male Bunny Moon. Those look actually really good. The Patch Patroller's an Evelyn skin. And, oh my god, that actually looks insane. I'm almost tempted to retweet that, even though it's not even... I'm just going to retweet it. Screw it. That's a really nice looking concept. I love that. I love the artist creations. I'm sorry, but they're so talented. We need more of them. Please.
We need more of that creativity.
We do. I absolutely love them. It's so good. I'm trying to think what else there is here. I got what you said, PIZO, by the way. Right. There was something else. I'm trying to Wait a minute. I'm trying. Okay, here we go. He made the shark skins. I'm trying to the shark pajama skins, comfy chomps and cozy chomps. I'm trying to see when he officially released those. I can't find the exact tweet of it. I'm actually sure I can if I just scroll through his just mentions here. I'm pretty sure I could just find. Yeah, no, that was just. I don't think he retweeted when he first did it, but I kind of wish he did so I could find out. But my point is that they take a little bit to actually make these concepts a reality. So that's kind of my thought process on it, is that they need to make more, but I want them to make more, but I know it takes time. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And I would not mind making a video talking about my favorite skin concepts. I think that would actually be a really cool idea. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make that reality. Of course, I'll give credit to the artists. Listen, there's a lot of conversation about art theft and a lot of people claiming art as their own, even though it's not. I feel for the artists so much. I appreciate art. That is one of my favorite things in the world, is really good art. And the skin concepts we get for Fortnite are so insanely good, and I feel like they don't get the recognition they deserve. So that's why I like to retweet stuff on Twitter, like with art related stuff, because I genuinely believe these guys deserve jobs at Epic because of how talented they are and how dedicated they are to the game. It's just really, it's just a beautiful thing to see when, like Chartreuse, I was talking to Chartreuse on Twitter. I told him how proud I am because of just it. He's living the dream. He got 2 sets in the game, and I know well, all right, I'm not going to say anything, but he might get more, because his creations are just so good. And I'm just super proud. And the least I can do is retweet art that I think is good. I don't want to over retweet, because then that would get annoying. I try to space it out. I try to retweet at least like 2 art pieces a day, because I honestly think they deserve a lot more attention than they already get. And you never know. It could reach someone at Epic. And maybe, because I have a few Epic devs that actually follow me. So I think that'd be cool if they actually saw it and like, you know what? We want that in the game. I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
And Fortnite Status actually put out a tweet saying the Metal Team Leader Pack should be unavailable to purchase for players that own the Ultimate Edition release and already received it for free. We're investigating and work to issue refunds. So apparently if you own the Ultimate Edition, you could still buy it even though you got it for free. So yeah. So that
was weird. How that wasn't discounted for people that own Save the World already.
Mm-hmm.
That is super weird.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Nah.
Save the World just got crapped on, dude, honestly.
I know.
A big F you, man.
Yeah, I understand. Well, we've been going on for almost 70 minutes now. And literally from those two tweets, we're able to just talk about stuff. I don't even think we need to talk about anything else yet. I think we can kind of just move on to the weekly item shop recap. So PIZO, if you want to just zone out and play whatever you're doing, I think it's time. So just give me a second here. It is now time for the weekly item shop recap brought to you by Spotify. Spotify is not actually a sponsor. We're just actually available over on Spotify. So last time we left off, remember we did the podcast on a Monday last. So I'm trying to think, which shop did we last left off on? I think I'm trying to remember here because that might actually be kind of confusing for me. Let me check my channel really fast because I can kind of figure it out that way. So that was 5 days ago, and then no sweat coming. Okay, so June 29th. So it would be the June 30th. Okay, so it would be the last 6 shops. That's fine. So we only have 6 shops to go over instead of 7. So starting off, we had Malice come back. Malice set after 32 days. They bring back the same stuff every 30 days. This should be no surprise. But here's the big surprise here. They brought back the Burning Axe, which hasn't been in the item shop for 305 days ago. They completely forgot about putting this in the set with them, and they remembered, and they brought it back. And that's really cool, because Burning Axe is actually sick. What do you, PIZO, don't you think that Burning Axe is kind of overpriced a little bit, or what do you think? Because I don't remember it having a contrail or anything, right? Or did it?
It's pretty damn good, actually, bro.
It's pretty metal.
I think it's pretty fair.
All right. I think it kind of is too. It's just, I don't know. I mean, they forgot about it. And I'm like, I almost felt like they don't care. Anyway.
There's too much in the game, dude.
Too much. Red Knight coming back after 23 days. That's kind of bad. It's actually really bad. Surfwitch was in the shop for 5 days in a row. That's pretty nuts. But at least it's in the special offer, so I don't really care too much. I think it's fine. Oppressor set came back after 70 days. I feel like we get him every month, to be honest with you. It did not feel like 70 days to me, but 70 days is better than 30. Stark Splitter after 23, which is terrible. No Sweat after 26. A lot of people love that emo, but it's 26 days. Scully coming back after 69 days. Nice. Not bad. Again, Scully feels like we get every month too. It's because they keep repeating the same things over and over again. I get confused, honestly. Deep Dab after 30 days, which is 30 days. Shallon Sit Up after 21 days, I believe. No, that's 24 days. It looks like, pretty bad. And then Swamp Stalker after 31. Pretty mediocre shop. Best things on that day was Burning Axe coming back for sure. 300 days is huge. Then, No Sweat, again, it comes back all the time, but at least it's a good emote. And Surfwitch is like one of my personal favorites from this summer already. I love that skin. Really, really cool. All right. So then, we had 30 days. Yeah, we had 30 days this month. So then July 30th to July 1st, we had the Starflare skin return, or Starflare skin come out, rather. A lot of mixed opinions on this. We could probably talk about that in the middle of this, actually. But before we do that, I'll just go through all the dates. Echo Set coming back after 42 days, which is not great. Again, Surfwitch still there. Starflare. Smooth Moves after 21 days. Pretty bad. Sanctum after 28. Who really likes Sanctum? I don't understand. I never see Sanctum's run, and I never see the cape run. So why on earth is he coming back so much? He was supposed to be a Halloween skin. I really don't understand. Infinite Dab after 22 days, pretty bad. Fractal Zero coming back after 22 days. Again, 2 things with the same date. Yikes. Focus coming back after 20 days. Ooh, that's really bad. And then Nightlight after, 23. Also very bad. But PIZO, I want your opinion. What do you think about the Starflare skin?
I thought Backbling was way cooler than the original.
Yeah. Better than Shining Star?
Yeah, it was a reskin, sure. Different animation, more design, I think. I like the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
The Backbling was super creative,
mm-hmm.
and it's same price. I mean, I guess.
Backbling
was better. It wasn't just an orange star, you know? Like, it was like a weird, interesting flower
It's a
jello thing.
the
It
back
was like
bling was
jello and a
beautiful.
flower petal. It was great. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Skin sucks." I'm like, "All right, dude, don't buy it. Like, it's
The
fine."
so it's interesting with this conversation once again.
It's weird because it's a reskin,
Uh-huh.
but I think there's more than the original had. More detail, more going on.
Yep.
Same price. Usually when they reskin, it's cheaper, but I think
Mhm.
this one had more and it was the same price. I thought it was pretty fair, honestly. Usually I don't like reskins where I'm trying, oh, they just color this again. Kind of
Right, right,
boring.
right.
This one, like, she had like the design around her neck, her wrists. She had like the flower petals around her neck and shoulders.
Yeah.
It looked really good.
A lot of people don't notice that, I don't think.
And her back bling was really damn creative. The wrap was great.
Burning
I
Bright
mean,
is a sick wrap. I will agree with
yeah.
you on that.
I don't, I don't know if Astro was never there. Would you guys even cared? Is it just because it's based off of her? I don't
I
know.
think it's because it's based off of her. Because
I get it. Like, I
we
crap on reskins all the time, all the time. But
we
that one was better than the original in terms of detail.
little
You know what I mean?
bit,
It
a
was
little
better.
bit, and it had less edit styles too.
Yeah.
Disaster had two, and this one only has
Yeah.
just the one.
But I guess it was like minimal edit
It
styles on her
wasn't.
design.
It
It
wasn't
was,
like
yeah.
super obviously like super noticeable or anything. But the thing with it is that we talked about this in a video a long time ago, like what skins should be reskins or what is Fortnite's philosophy on what skins should be reskinned. I think I've come to the conclusion that if they know they can make a sale on a skin just being a copy of it, they will sell it.
Probably, yeah.
And then skins that get edit styles are usually ones where they think they might need more people to buy the skin itself or it's underperforming. But that's not always true because Sunbird and Mesmer got edit styles. Those are some of the most popular skins in the game. Like I will argue that it's one of the most popular skins in the game. Mesmer too. I see pros run Mesmer a lot. I don't understand why.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Uh-huh. The green, I guess the green and black looks cool to them. I don't really know. But
Hmm.
I've seen these skins ran all the time. So why they got edit styles and not separate skins because they know they could just sell them as separate skins, I don't really know. I don't have the answer to that. But for the majority of the time, it seems like they'll give out edit styles for skins that don't sell well. Sledge got a skin edit style that looks like a completely different skin. They could have sold that separate and no one would have been upset about it. At least I don't think. Like, have you seen it? It's a drastic difference. It feels like a draft. Like, they changed the helmet. They changed core parts of the outfit to make it stand out. It doesn't look like Sledge at all. It doesn't look like Sledge at all. And they also
really
gave an edit style
doesn't,
to the masked dude. I forgot what his name was.
Mask did?
Yeah, the blue like tux with the white shorts.
Oh, I forgot his name too.
I forgot his name too. But they gave him an edit style for his henchman counterpart, which is cool. They could have sold that separate too. There's a lot of different things they could sell separate, but I think they only want to sell separate skins that could have been possibly edit styles for other skins if they knew they can actually sell it off as a separate skin and they knew it would get sales. And I think they thought Starflare would get tons of sales because Astra was already such a god tier skin. I mean, Fearless ran it before too. Like, a lot of people run that skin, and they're like, no point in giving this one an edit style. Let's just sell a reskin of it, and then we'll make profit. Smart on them. You're not forced to buy every skin in the game, so I get why people are upset about it, but at the same time, it's like, you're not like forced to buy it though.
Yeah.
Like, is it unfortunate you won't be able to get this as a free edit style? Yeah, but like, I don't know. They got to make their money somehow, I guess. It's a complicated situation, but the backblade makes it definitely unique. I love the wrap. The wrap I have is one of my new favorite wraps. It's so beautiful. Love the color scheme. Just love everything about it. It's just so good.
It is good. Really good.
Yeah, and Universal Bloom as the back bling is great too. So I feel like they did a little bit more with it than just reskinning it. And also they kept it in the shop for 2 days. Interesting. Yeah. So then we had the shop for the 2nd of July or the 1st of July. The website's always a day ahead because of GMT time zones. Vertex coming back after 40 days. Excuse me. I really don't want to see Vertex coming back every 30 days. Please. He's not that great. Why are they bringing this set back all the time now? I really don't like this at all. Out of all the sets they could bring back all the time, Vertex is not a good one. The Forerunner glider is way too loud and way too obnoxious. Razor Edge is pretty cool, but like Vertex is it's just one of those robot skins that I just do not like at all. Just, he looks like a duck with the front little bit. I don't know. Jelly came back after 33 days, kind of bad. Ruby coming back after 30 days, not good again. Showstopper after 21 days, not great either. Strut after 27 days, not great. Dynamo after 21, awful. New Sakin emote, pretty cool. Chill, 200 V-Buck emote. A lot of animation for this one for 200. I'm like, it's nice. It's a nice chill emote. I like it. Armadillo coming back after 28 days, and then Lucky Pickaxe after 55. Lucky Pickaxe, one of the best pickaxes in Chapter 2, in my opinion, because it looked like the default one, and it has some smiley faces on it. Back in Chapter 1, it was a ripoff, because that's all they did. They just put some smiley faces on it. Now you get the original pickaxe with smiley faces, so it's like, it's basically the same thing. So, I think people like that pickaxe more. You like that one, PIZO?
Which one again?
Lucky.
It's got nostalgia.
Yeah.
Little smiley faces on it.
Yeah. And it looks like the default pickaxe, and people really want that pickaxe back. So, and it's got the same sound too. So, if you want to feel like an OG, or if you want to go back to the olden days, you can just use that.
Back in my day, that was the original pickaxe.
Back in my day. July 2nd, Captain America. That was, I mean, it wasn't really a surprise because we got it leaked, but pleasantly surprised. I wish he had an edit style for a different movie. They did that with almost every. Yeah, you don't, man.
They did it with Deadpool.
They
did it with Batman.
You did it with Deadpool because I told you to.
Well, I watched it. Yeah.
I told you.
But you're mad that I watched it.
No, I'm not mad you watched it. I'm just saying, like, I had to tell you that Deadpool was going to be a thing, and I didn't want you to miss out on it. So I'm like, just watch the movie. And I'm like, great. It's right up your alley.
I enjoyed it.
He admitted this in the Captain America video. He said, like, my childhood must have been weird because I haven't watched Harley Quinn stuff. I haven't watched Captain America. I haven't watched anything, no Avenger stuff. And my response is, yeah, your childhood was kind of weird. You just never really watched superhero stuff. It's not a bad thing. It's just something I noticed.
I don't think my parents were into it, dude. Same with Star Wars. They never got into it, so I never watched it.
Makes total sense. My parents were really into Star Wars, and I remember my dad tried to sit me down with the first movie, which was technically the fourth in the series of movies. So the first film. And I fell asleep 45 minutes into it. It was so boring. I'm sorry. It was so boring. I'm like, how can, I don't want to sound mean, but I was like, how can anyone like this? It was just so boring. If I watch it again, if I watch it back now, it might not be as boring, but I'd probably have like some RuneScape going on in the background or something like that. Like, that's typically what I do when I watch TV shows now. I mean, if you guys don't know, like, I know we're in that weekly item shop recap, but when I used to play RuneScape all day, every day, I would always have YouTube or Netflix or something else on in the background. Because again, RuneScape is a game where you literally don't need to 100% focus on the game. You could literally do other things while you're doing it. So it was the perfect time for me to watch movies and TV shows. So yeah. But anyway, we got the Slurp skins back after 32 days. I started running Slurpentine and I'm super happy about it. Slurpentine is amazing. Love the skin. It's super cool. Starflare was still in the shop. Go figure. They kept her around. Star Power emote after 18 days. Not great. Starly coming back after 21 days. Once again, who likes this skin? No one. That's who. Finger Wag after... I'm sure there's people that like the skin, but I just don't see the appeal. Finger Wag after 35 days. Shadow Boxer after 20. Pretty bad. Bionic Synapse after 37. Who likes this pickaxe? This is the one for Redux. No one likes Grandpa Midas. They'll bring his pickaxe. They'll bring his pickaxe back, but not him. Weird. And then Desert Dominator after 30 days. It's a slick skin, but again, really, 30 days. Come on. Yeah, I'll ask you this after this. Captain America's still in the shop. Fireworks Team Leader. All this stuff from 4th of July came back after a year ago. Flat out 365 days ago. Fireworks Team Leader. Great skin. Back bling is cool. Star Spangled Trooper and Ranger. We'll get into Star Spangled Ranger soon. Starflare is still in the shop. Same with Surf Witch because they're in the special offers. The Brat skin after 35 days makes sense because it is 4th of July. Makes total sense to do that.
Yep.
Well-rounded after 43 days. It's not a bad emote. A lot of people hate on it. Maven after 27 days, they can stop bringing that out. I know a lot of people like that skin, but seriously, stop bringing that back, please. Sparkler after 365 days. Nice emote. Not too much else with the shop, honestly. Fireworks was great. Brave Bag, Color Guard, great stuff. Controversy with the shop. Star Spangled Ranger, for the longest time, has a featured pose where there's some stars on her chest.
Yeah,
This is not an edit style at all. So what Fortnite decided to do is to move her to the daily and to remove Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout was in the daily. Doesn't even show on the website because they moved her out of it. And yeah, I found that funny. The daily picture doesn't have it. The feature does. And some simple stars caused controversy. Some simple stars did.
Yeah.
And someone responded to my tweet about it, or responded to me saying, what's this shirt? Why is there stars on here, but it's not on the actual skin? And Fortnite Status actually had a tweet at me and the person saying, we're aware of this and we're going to resolve it. They just put it in the daily, so you couldn't see the star picture anymore. Sure. And then I responded saying, that's cool that you did that, but you should actually make that an edit style, just FYI. That would be kind of cool. Just saying. So,
just saying.
Hopefully they do that. And then finally, July 4th or 5th, we got the shark skins, and I love these skins. They're so good. I'm so happy to have them in the game. No bad ADS at all. So I will run these skins a lot. ADS is kind of important to me. That's why I didn't like running the box skins all that much, but these skins have no bad ADS. None of it. There's no bad ADS on these skins. And I'm super happy about that because now I just like these skins a lot more because I can just run them. Sail Shark Glider. Interesting glider. 15 V-Bucks, or 1,500 V-Bucks. No contrail. Not enough going on with it to warrant it to be a legendary. You can ride it. That's pretty cool. But besides that, not much else.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It wasn't enough.
Night and Peekaboo set coming back after 33 days. Again, I want to reiterate, I would love an edit style with the new edit styles they got. I would love that for their masked versions. I think that'd be cool. Just saying, Fortnite. Just saying.
Yeah.
Electro Shuffle after 18 days. Stop bringing it back. You've brought it back 50 times. It says on the website right here, 50 occurrences. You can chill out with Electro Shuffle now, please. Rocket Spinner coming back after 161 days. Very good. Brawler after 6 days. I get Tfue mains this skin, but seriously, 6 days? Fortnite. 25 days ago. I don't know. I don't know. 25 days ago for the Spell Slinger. Lock it up after 20 days. Sparkler after, well, no, that was already there. And then Scorpion after 33. Okay, so that was the weekly item shop recap brought to you by Spotify. We are live on Spotify. And also, just if you made it this far into the podcast, podcasts always go up on Spotify first. It takes forever to upload it on YouTube, but Spotify, it's like within 30 minutes. Just letting you know. Okay, PIZO. What is your opinion on them bringing back item shop stuff every 30 days instead of bringing back more unique stuff? I want to know your opinion on it.
It honestly, it really doesn't bother me.
It doesn't.
I don't cover that stuff.
Exactly. I didn't think you'd care too much about it.
I understand for you, it creates conversation. It's part of your content.
Mm-hmm.
But I always kind of giggle to myself sometimes.
It's
when,
just, I just find it annoying.
I hear you talking about it all the time. Because I'm like, dude, you still make money on trash skins.
I don't care. I care about people's wants. I'm just like,
it doesn't matter. Does it matter that much?
It doesn't, but I care about people's wants and I care about people's needs.
I know. I'm just it's funny.
I want I want people to be able to experience skins they want.
Of course, variety is great,
And
but like at the end of the day, dude, like still content that you cover.
I know, but I feel bad that they just aren't. They almost don't care about shop rotation. They only want to sell what they guarantee is good sales, and that's it. They don't want to risk anything else.
I get it. I don't risk a lot either on my YouTube channel.
Hackabat, Brilliant Striker, Radiant Striker haven't been back in almost 2 years.
Content that people aren't going to watch?
I don't think that's like the exact same thing, but well, I get what you mean.
They're only going to put out what they know people are going to buy.
There's always going to be people that are going to buy anything.
Yeah.
I think people are tired of seeing the same old 30-day stuff. I'm just saying. I'll be making a video talking about that, Fortnite's philosophy on item shop rotation, because it's a shitty one. I mean, it's a crappy one. I absolutely cannot stand it sometimes. You have so many skin sets in your inventory, and you choose to bring back the same old stuff every time.
Yeah.
Again, over 100 skins have not been in the item shop for 150 days. That's a problem. You're holding back on that many sets? That's a problem.
What if eventually everything was 30-day?
They literally couldn't. Okay. There has to be times where the majority of the shop has to be 30-day old stuff. I get it, because then if I wanted everything to come back, right? Like if I wanted things to just come back, you'll never have unique stuff again. I'm totally aware of that. You have to have 30-day old shops eventually, like occasionally. Not all the time, though. It's literally the same stuff every month. It's gotten to the point where people are guessing when Dynamo's coming back, or when Scorpion's coming back, or when Fate is coming back, or when Electro Shuffle's coming back. Like it literally, it's a guessing game. It's like I remember someone said oh, I have an item shop leak. Dynamo's gonna be in the shop today because it's been 30 days, and it's just annoying. Like people want to buy skins, and they're not giving them the option to, because they just don't. It reminds me back at the Power Chord days of bring back Power Chord. It really reminds me of those days. I fought tooth and nail just for them to re-release Power Chord. And again, I'm not saying any of what I did got them to bring it back, but I understand the frustrations from people when they want to buy like the Rebel skins, like the robot skins, or if they want to buy Reflex again, or if they want the chance to buy something else. Yeah. And I only remember Power Chord didn't come back for like 5 months. Some of these skins that people are asking for haven't come back in years. Right? Like, or not like years, but like
year and a half.
Year and a half. Yeah. Like that's ridiculous. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll talk about it for a separate video because I'm kind of passionate about it. Is it really important? Not really, but for someone that collects skins and people and sees all the people that want the skins to come back and stuff like that, I understand why they're upset about certain things. So I get it. So now I'm going to go into the podcast from last time and answer some of your questions, and PIZO can answer them as well.
All right.
So let's see. From Keenan120YT, he said, "Who's excited for 14 Days of Summer event this year? I'm really hoping for summer cosmetics to come back." 5 days. This was posted 5 days ago. Well, we didn't get 14 Days of Summer. We got the Summer Splash, I think it's called, and it seems just as good. The only difference is that there's no challenges with skins, or with cosmetics. Like there's no challenges you get for them. It's just, that's all. Also really funny in my recommended is my video on when I played the Fortnite Classic mode. And I named it was a live commentary. The title is "I played Fortnite Classic mode. It wasn't very classic." Because when
I remember that.
Yeah, when they first put out that mode, it wasn't classic. It was like it looked like it was, but in reality, it really wasn't. It was so funny. I had such a fun time, and there was a person that killed me in that game, and then he did take the L, and then he got sniped, and then he came to me and he's like, "Hey, I'm the guy that did that to you. I'm so sorry." And I thought that was so funny. Simpler times.
Yeah.
Oh man, ITalkFortnite has went back to the OG. What's going on YouTube? I've noticed. I say that occasionally. I don't always say "Hey YouTube," but I used to say "What's going on YouTube." I'll sometimes say it. So, yeah. Thanks, Jack, for the comment. From Bogdan Gravuak. Sorry, I probably pronounced your name horribly, but he said, in this podcast, we have a podcast. People, it's just how I did my commentaries. It's just how I did it. Today's video, we had a brand new video because someone told me the way I was saying it was wrong. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep saying it wrong then because I think it's funny. Anyway, from Pink Steven, he says, question, if you read this, you probably won't. All right, then I'm not going to read it then. From Sent, no, I'm just kidding. He says, do you think there will be a custom wrap or trail? I think they will because it doesn't look like they are stopping. My main male is hybrid stage 2, pink skin, purple robe, female is singularity. Okay. Do I think there will be a custom wrap or a trail? Maybe?
Custom tool next.
You think a harvesting
Next
tool?
season, custom tool you design, yeah. They did outfit, they did glider.
I'm hoping for male skin next. Dude, Maya was done so well. I would have liked more tattoo designs and a few more options. They only said there was like over 3 million combinations because of a color wheel. Yeah. Like, obviously, you're going to get millions of combinations with a color wheel. Like, yeah, but, yeah, I don't think trails don't sell enough. They don't even sell trails by themselves rarely. They only sold like the one for the skin that looks like me, synth, and for the chrono one, the scimitar and the other one, and then
the
like
storm ones.
Yeah, and Brat just has the one that comes with them. So
the weenies.
Yeah, the loose links. They don't sell contrails very often because you just don't see them enough. Even when you're gliding down with whirlpools, launch pads, bounce pads, glider redeploy, you don't get anything. You don't get any contrails.
Creative, you don't see him in Battle Lab either.
No.
I know this because I have to go into an actual game for Peep This Combo to get the footage of me actually having a contrail. So
I want there to be a part where you do that and then someone just shoots you as soon as you land and you run.
Yeah,
it
might happen eventually.
It's gonna happen. Love some of these comments. From Santiago Aurelio, question, please read this, but when soccer skins coming back? I don't know, but soccer skins are some of their best sellers without a doubt. I don't know. I'm trying, I want to see when they were last out. Clinical Crosser, 137 days ago. That seems kind of long ago for these skins. These skins are some of the best skins in the game. I don't care if people think they're sweaty skins. I don't care. I know they are. But the thing you have to realize is that they have the best customization in the game. Banner skins are probably better than these, but these also have unique designs to them on the jerseys and the numbers and the different kind of color schemes. Like the banner skins are only one solid color, which sucks. I wish you could do 2 different colors, like one for the banner and one for the shirt, but they don't allow that. Wish they did. But with the soccer skins, you have so many different countries to choose from, and they look so vibrant, and they're honestly some of the best skins in the game. Like, no questions asked. Again, I do not care if you personally think that they're sweat skins. I'm talking about bang for your buck, good quality skins with a lot of replayability. You have so many different countries to use and mix and match with. No brainer, you should get at least one of them. Again, I don't personally care if they're sweat skins. They're insane. What's your opinion on them? Okay, we're back live here on the podcast. I am so sorry about that. I tried to mute myself, and because I pressed that button, for whatever reason, my XLR crashed and everything crashed on my screen. So we were talking about the soccer skins and how I think they're very unique, and then I said, PIZO, what are your thoughts on them? I didn't hear a single word after that. I pressed the mute button, and then everything crashed. So the recording didn't even catch it either. So if you want to give like your quick thoughts on it so you don't have to like repeat everything you said verbatim. And actually, and now I just realized I can't hear the desktop audio now. Like, I can hear you, but I can't hear your voice for some reason. Let me try something here. Hold on. Try talking now.
I'm talking.
There you go. That was so strange. I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, what are your thoughts on soccer skins in general?
Really good bang for your buck. I think they're more personal because you can rep your country that you want to. Not only that, there's 4 male, 4 female actual character models
Mm-hmm.
you can choose from. So you're not limited to just like 1 or 2 character models, and the numbers obviously sweaty 90s. I don't know, man. I think they're really good. I mean, the reputation they first had when they came out, I think it's definitely died down. You don't see a ton of soccer skins anymore. At least I don't. And I think, if you don't have one, you should definitely try to get at least one of them
Mm-hmm.
because they're really personalized. Like, it's like a personal it's more personal than just any Fortnite skin because of the countries. That adds that little bit more that a lot of skins don't have.
Absolutely.
And I think you guys would enjoy wearing them because they're very sleek. I feel very fast when I'm wearing them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that makes sense. It's just
Because they're
clean.
soccer skins. You
They don't
run
have armor. You
fast.
know what I mean? They have cleats on, like tall socks. Like I just like the feel of them a lot. And I usually don't run a back bling on them because I want to see the number. And if I do
Yeah.
run a back bling, it's on Germany with quackling because the yellow from the German flag.
Oh, there
And
you go.
that's like my combo for the soccer skins.
I like
Number
running love
90,
wings on them because they just
quackling.
look they don't hide the number.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a flex. It's like, yeah, I'm a god at soccer. I used to play soccer when I was younger. I played for 8 years.
There you go.
Yeah, I was a defensive player. I remember there was one time they put me on goalie and I let like 5 goals through. I was dude, I was terrified of the ball.
Yeah.
You see how how hard they can
I've
kick
seen-
that
yeah.
ball,
I've
dude.
seen-
I saw something on Twitter. Someone got hit by a line drive. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm,
Let me see if I
no,
could find that. Do you watch MLB at all?
not a lot,
Oh, I just found.
but I've seen people get hit from the bat. When they bat, pitchers. You know what I mean? Like I've seen the carnage getting hit. From, I guess
There's
swing.
video footage of this. I can't watch it. I have to pause it. But
good.
it says here during a live at bat today, Giancarlo Stanton hit a line drive off of the head of Mashiro Tanaka,
Mm-hmm.
who is a Yankees pitcher. He
Mhm.
pitched the ball. The guy swung his bat, hit the ball right into his head. That is one. Oh, I can't watch the video again. It's not that it's graphic, but like, dude, he gets hit with like who knows how hard that ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
The velocity behind it was probably pretty intense.
yeah. My weird story. I never even mentioned this, but my stepdad actually has like a bump on his head because he got hit with the ball really fast, and I'm like, it never recovered. Like it's just it's
Dang.
not noticeable, but it's there. It's
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. From Mega Fortnite Plays, it says, "Hey ITF, have you noticed the don't lie who's an ITF OG comments? As one, I can't stand them. Also, male main is wildcard, female is Hayes. Nice. Also, the movies were done by analog video standards. NTSC was Inception, PAL was Prestige, and then CCAM was Batman Begins. That makes total sense with the movies there. But yeah, I don't know how those comments happen. I'm assuming there's a website where you can buy your comment to automatically appear on certain videos. I mute and hide those comments so those people can no longer comment on my videos anymore. But it still happens. Like people make multiple accounts. There's so many people doing it. It's really obnoxious for me to try to mute those comments. I might just mute the word OG because I think that's one of the words that people use all the time that are. But then there's people that actually wants to have conversation about it.
Yeah.
But like, how do I actually hide that? I don't know. It's so difficult, but I do hide them manually as much as I possibly can. But thank you.
I get hit with, don't lie. Don't lie. Who's a fan? By the way, gifting. Subscribe. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Get out of here, please. Please go somewhere else.
Terrible.
Every video.
Terrible. From Sebren Wiedberg, he said, "What is your favorite skin from the Battle Pass this season?" I thought it would be Jules, but Jules is kind of, I don't know.
We don't know yet.
I can't say 100% for certain because I haven't run every skin yet. I think my favorite one might actually be the Fade skin though. The first guy. I think that's his name, right? Fade.
Yeah.
I like his tier 100 edit style. It's menacing. Eternal Night, not that crazy about it for now. I think it's gonna be hard to top the Chapter 2 Season 2 skins. Those Battle Pass skins were so good. Meowscles, Midas, Sky, TNT, like they had so much personality with them. These have zero personality. That's just kind of how it is a little bit.
Yeah.
That doesn't make the skins any worse or anything, but Chapter 2 Season 2, I'm going to miss that season for just how much character they gave those outfits. They did such a good job with those.
Yeah, they did. I like Kit's built-in emote this season. Kit.
Yeah, you love that one.
We need that as a music pack, dude.
I haven't even run Kit once. I don't want to run it.
No.
It looks so unnatural with the aim down. It looks like it's not super duper bulky, but it's like, okay, this is too much. Way too much. All right, now I'm going to go by the recent comments, the newest first. Let's see if I got any toxic ones, because usually the most recent ones are the toxic ones. Toxic. Okay. So let's see here. From Super Meme Bros. Why is Fortnite similar to Pokemon? Not just the collect items, but also the raid battle via Storm King and the mystery dungeon type mode via Save the World, and complaining like national decks to aim assist. I don't think they're that close with like in hand. I don't think they're like that close. I think they're like relatable like discussions and issues that people have, but I wouldn't like compare them to that much at all. Just very brief related things. I don't think they're the exact same or anything. Every community complains about certain things. That's just how it is. Have you seen Call of Duty's Twitter? They get a lot of complaints all the time. But it's nothing like Fortnite. Also, will you ever make a 10 skins that need a back bling video? There's not many skins that don't have a back bling. Flytrap, Riot.
There's a lot of rare skins that don't have back blings.
There is. They could just port them from Save the World. Recon Expert has a Save the World back bling.
So does Recon Specialist.
Yeah. I think my favorite Save the World back bling is Survival Specialists. It's like a backpack with a skull on it. Oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
Looks so cool. I would love that. Which one do you think is better, 14 Days of Summer or Summer Splash? Also, do you think the Relay skin and Hot Rod Glider will come back for Summer Splash? I don't know about either one of those two. Hot Rod would be cool. That was from TNK21, by the way. What do I think is better, Summer Splash or 14 Days of Summer? We haven't finished Summer Splash, so I can't fully give my opinion on it. 14 Days of Summer was a guaranteed new thing every single day for 14 days, which me and PIZO loved that. But besides that, the LTMs we got were good too. And 14 Days of Summer also gave you challenges to get free stuff. There's no free stuff in this version, which, I mean, I'm sure they had to cut down some content, so I'm not really too upset about that. But so far, I think it's pretty all right. It's pretty all right so far.
14 Days of Summer or Christmas?
14 Days of Summer.
Because I thought he asked which one was we liked more.
14 Days of Summer or Summer Splash, which is the new thing going on.
I was thinking the Christmas.
No, 14 Days of Christmas one. That's going to be hard to top.
That was fun.
That was
very jolly vibes.
I
loved it, dude. Which present? Well, then everyone ruined every present.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, dude. Like, the gain people want just for ruining surprises.
I don't know, dude.
What's the deal? Relax. You got so many likes on Twitter. GG. Like, get out of here.
From
presents. Sorry. It's like if someone came into your house on Christmas morning or your birthday and you're like, this is that.
I understand that. Some people are just, listen, we're an impatient breed. We want everything right now. Like, that's just how we are, dude.
I know.
From Tamber the Lamber, question, which skin do you like the best? Power Chord default style, Power Chord rogue style, or dark Power Chord? I like the normal one the most. I will always like the normal one the most because it's like the original. But I do like them both. I do like them all. The green 6-ring I'm starting to like a little bit more as of late because it does flow through skins better than just the pink and blue. The pink and blue kind of looks a little weird on some skins, even though I ran it on anything anyway. But the green one, it's so drastic that you could kind of just put that on anything now. So I don't know. Dark Six Ring, the animation kind of puts me off on it for some whatever reason. I don't know why. But Dark Six Ring ain't bad. Dark Power Chord ain't bad either. My line of thinking is I don't like running skins that are in packs or battle pass or starter pack. They call me weird. I for whatever reason I have this weird dedication to just item shop stuff. I think that's a really bad mindset to have. I should probably, get myself out of that. But Dark Power Chord's really good. I should give it more of a chance. If they gave us more slots, so I didn't have to edit the same one over and over again, maybe I'd actually be able to run skins that I want.
Skins for so long, and now
I feel like I'm limited to the 10.
Anything. You're not limited.
I know I'm not, but I feel like I'm limited to the 10 now. And
I don't even use them.
I'll tell you why I'm annoyed with the 10 slot thing is because they made it so much more convenient for you with putting, they made it so convenient for you to just pick a class and that's it. Right? So I'm used to doing that for my skins now. I can't do that anymore because if it's filled out to 10, I have to change one of them, which I don't want to change any of them because I like all 10 that I have. I have to change one of them, right? And then it takes forever to make it. And I go back to doing that instead of just simply picking what I want and that's it. I've gotten lazy. And I'm like, I want it to just be that way again. And until we get more spaces, which please just give us at least 100 or something. Like the fact that
at least 100.
At least there's 700 skins in the game. I don't think 100 is asking for too much.
We have 10, and now you're asking for 10 times what we have right
yes, now. Yes, because HypeX proved that they can have as many slots as they can. They're just not.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is, without HypeX, we wouldn't be in this conversation.
I understand that. No.
We always want more. We always want more.
No. I would have asked for more slots anyway.
Where'd you get 100 from? Where'd you get 100 from?
I'm just saying 100.
That's a ton, bro.
What?
That's so much.
I want 700, but I know I'm not going to get that.
You're not going to be content with those 100. You still edit them. All I'm saying is, for so long we didn't have that. It's not the worst thing to change.
I just feel limited.
Change it, but after you don't even have to go back to the lobby to change your combo anymore. So it's like you don't even have to go through that loading screen anymore. So
I do, because when you die in a squad and your squad mates aren't going to revive you and you want to leave, you have to leave. You can't just ready up for the next game until they all die.
I would love 20. I'll say 20. Give it to me in small
20
doses.
would be more, but I want
more going to be better.
If you get a skin, you should get a slot for it.
Let me just buy slots. You want to do it that way, Fortnite?
I said that on Twitter. Like that? And you know why I said that on Twitter? Someone said I was kidding about that. But guess what? In Call of Duty Black Ops 2, for $2, they gave you 100 slots.
Is that where you got 100
Yes.
from, you think?
Yes. Black Ops 2, they gave you 90 more custom slots that didn't require you to prestige to get more slots. You just had to pay $2 for them. That was a steal.
Yeah.
To me, that was a steal. Fortnite, please. I will buy more slots. If I have to, I will do it. I don't care. I just hate that I feel limited with the 10 I have. And I hate that, because when you have so many skins, it's like first world problems here, but it's like, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. My opinion on it. From Pastel Branches, you're whatever. You don't run that many skins anyway.
The thing is, I have to literally change all my things anyways for Pete this combo. It's
True.
Just more organized, so I don't even keep my own loadouts.
Exactly.
They're not even mine. They're other people's, so I just changed my one combo I have, put vision on it, dude. One shot umbrella, GG. Combo's done.
Well, there you go.
I'm a boring guy, dude. I get more and more boring as Fortnite continues. I'm like, I just know what I like.
I feel like when we age, we get more boring.
I know what I like right now.
Yeah. I feel you.
I just been wearing that.
From Pastel Branches, Epic should make a Steam workshop for creative. Creative is on its last legs right now. I wouldn't say that, but it's kind of slow. And that would add tons of stuff to do in it. And the Sweaty Sands prefabs were added in 13.20, and they're still not here. They'll be out next week. That's usually what happens with creative updates, is that they'll be in the files, but then they won't be available until next week. Kind of shoddy, but honestly, I'm gonna actually post this on Twitter. This would be an excellent idea for Fortnite creative. And then just post your comment there, bud. Thank you for your comment. Really, actually, big brain right there. So yeah. All right, moving on, because that PIZO doesn't care about creative. What do you think the Breakpoint pack will come back because it left after a week? I don't know, Kevin. Breakpoint. Not sure. Not sure. What items have you refunded using your refund tickets? I refunded Scarlet Defender, Dragon Axe. Oh wow, both from the same set, and Rambunctious. And Rambunctious is now the rarest emote. Doesn't really matter. Emote rarity isn't as prevalent as item shop ones are, or skin ones are. I refunded Venturion before he got the cape. He didn't have a back bling. I refunded Venturion. I'm pretty sure I refunded their pickaxe, which was the airfoil, because I thought it was kind of dog. I kind of like it now, but it was kind of dog back then because there wasn't much you could work with it. And the Nautilus glider. And those were my 3.
Dang.
Did you refund any?
Mine. Nope.
You
I have all 3 refunds.
Well, you know why? It's because you were making content on it from the beginning. So it was like, yeah, what was the point in actually just refunding it? I get it. Interesting. From Joe Joke Ramen, he says, hi, ITF and maybe PIZO. My question probably got lost in the comments, so here's my question. Which of all mythic items, including the mushroom, do you like the most? I don't know. I think I like the new grappler. So much more free to like move around with that. Maybe.
That was fun.
Yeah. Also, Talocan is at around level 240. Yeah, he needs. I'm not gonna say he needs like help, but my lord, that dude needs to chill with that.
Go plant some flowers, cut some grass, go outside for a little bit.
You're gonna end up hurting yourself with that kind of grind, dude. I'm at level 195. I don't think he even bought tiers, and he's that level. That's unhealthy. He needs to chill. Thank you for your comment. I'm not trying to be mean when I'm talking about him. I'm just saying that's not good for your health to do that. From F8 Nasty, he says, hi, ITF and PIZO. If you're on the podcast this week, question for both of you. Do you like the season? Yes.
I am liking it.
I do like it.
I always like new seasons because it's new, it's fresh.
This one feels extraordinary fresh though. Like this one feels like it'd actually be pretty good. Like there's actually like fun stuff to do in it. Also, what is your favorite season? 3.
4 and 5. I had a lot of fun.
4 and 5 are great.
And I go back to those were my friends I grew up with, gaming with, and that's when they were all playing.
Same with 3.
Am I saying it had the best content? No. I'm saying that's when I had the most fun.
Correct.
Because I was playing with those people. So
exact same for me.
Playing Call of Duty again with them because we're all playing again together.
If I can recall here. Oh wait, let me just finish this question. Hope you guys had a great day. Keep up the great work, guys. Another quick question: what do you guys think of Summer Splashdown? I think it's fun. PIZO hasn't done anything with it. It's fine.
I really haven't.
Well, you have with content for like the new skins and stuff. They're related to Summer Splashdown.
Yeah.
So the new skins are great. But that's kind of where we can like end off here. Like, what is your biggest memory with Fortnite? I have one. I can kind of like it.
My biggest memory
would just be with playing your friends, right?
Probably like almost like crying, laughing.
Oh,
when golf carts came out and we were all cruising around just destroying kids on the golf carts. Probably. And well, what else was it? Shock nades?
Yeah. Impulses, shock waves.
Yeah, impulse nades. That was probably just like, oh my god, we were dying laughing yesterday. because we have a buddy of ours that used to play Fortnite with us all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just having the worst luck in Warzone, dude. Like he died to fists, some people punching him,
Yeah.
like in the beginning of the round, and then he goes through the gulag, and you just hear the "plow" sound because he doesn't win it.
Mm-hmm.
So like we have to buy him back, and me and my buddy, who I've known since high school, like no one said anything, and then I did it. Like I couldn't hold in my laugh, and we just lost it, dude. And our buddy's not saying anything that actually died, and like we're crying laughing, dude. Like that's how Fortnite used to be
That's nice, man.
during those seasons for me. It was just like we just couldn't stop laughing at stuff.
I wish
And
I could
miss
have that again.
Yeah.
People have asked me to do like live commentaries again. I might have to do that with squad fills and just like get some really funny gameplay with like just with some people and just have a good time again, because that's always pretty fun to do that.
Also in Call of Duty, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
They have the like when you kill someone, you can hear their audio for like 3
Yeah,
seconds. What's it called?
Death chatter.
Death chatter. I was just calling it batter chatter, but yeah, it's the funniest stuff, dude. Oh my god! And then we're just cracking up. I don't know. Like I can't wait to make some content on like all the battle chatter and death volume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Deathcom. We call it Deathcom. It's hilarious, dude. People get so upset, and I get upset too. So, yeah, just a fun game right now for me.
I understand.
It's fresh.
All I'll say is that back in season 3, I had a group of friends, and one of them was Russian, and he put FaZe in his name, even though he was not from FaZe, but he was insanely good. He never spoke a word. He only typed very, very bad English, but I loved him. He was super cool to play with. I think his name was Waiter. FaZe Waiter, I think his name was. I had someone who I played with. His name was Gian, who was so good at the game. He legit put his KD as his name. He put Gian, space, and then his KD. Like, he would flex it. And his main skin was Wukong. And he went into the military for, I think, like a year. And I hadn't heard from him since. And I was worried for him because I'm like, I wonder if everything was all right. And I checked my Steam, and I forgot I actually have him added on Steam. And he just plays Dust 2 now and CSGO. He doesn't even touch Fortnite anymore, which is really sad. But
yeah,
that's what he's doing. I made friends with like someone by the name of Kia, who he was really fun to play with as well. I had someone named Pancakes I used to play with a lot. Made a friend named Jade, who she's extremely nice as well. She's a professional player, insanely talented. Haven't really talked to her in a while. Haven't talked to any of them in a while. And those were the people I played with back in season 3, 4, and 5. And I miss those times too, man. I really do. Those were simpler times. Things weren't as serious as they are now. When Fortnite's your full-time job, you got to take it a little bit more seriously. It starts to feel like work instead of actually just playing the game, which sucks. But that's just kind of how it is. Fortnite just doesn't have that. If Fortnite is never going to get that feeling again of experiencing something brand new and having those simple times because of the skill-based matchmaking, I feel like there's no more casual fun anymore, and that's just kind of how it is. You can get that in squad sometimes, but it's just not the same. And I went back to play Call of Duty for a little bit for like one last spiel. Like I played like Black Ops 2. You're never going to get the same feeling you did when you first played Call of Duty before. You're never going to get that feeling again. It's impossible. Yeah. It's just memories, and it's just kind of like they're happy memories. That's just kind of how it is. And I really wish we could like experience that all the time. But once again, too much of a good thing is not always a good thing. Some things are just best left to memories. As sad as that sounds, I feel like that's kind of true though. So that's just my look on it. And that's kind of it. Kind of where I want to end the podcast. We've been going on for a while. Because of my XLR crashing on me, I now have to edit this podcast because I have
my robot voice.
I'm not going to cut that out. That was funny.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was only bad for a little bit. It's not the biggest deal. But that'll be it for the podcast. The podcast will be out on Spotify first, as it's very easy for me to get the audio out very fast. But that'll be it for the podcast. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, we are on Spotify, so definitely check us out over there. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe for content daily, as well as just if you leave a like on the video, lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. Comment down below any questions you might have. We might try to get to it. It's very tough to get to everything. If you'd like to use me for supporter creator, my code is ITalkFortnite. You can follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite, and you can follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite, and then PIZO.
Oh, yeah. PIZO on YouTube and Twitch with all letters. My only thing with the 0 is supported creator PIZ0, and then PIZO TV on Twitter and Instagram. My Instagram's dead, not going to lie.
Mine
It's
is
there,
too.
and I randomly will post a picture of my dogs or something. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the support. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And you guys have a good week. For sure, good rest of your weekend.
Stay safe.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah, stay safe. Wear a mask. Don't be a weirdo.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to y'all later, and see ya.